Hi, today I want to talk about why past life regression is necessary if you want to combat a certain kind of soul level amnesia. But first of all, a little intro on me. My name's Andy Sway. I practice past life regression hypnosis and energy healing in New York City on 26th and Broadway. Anybody looking to get in touch with me for a session, you can go to andysway@yahoo.com or check out my website, andysway.com. So anyway, today, like I said, I want to talk about past life regression and amnesia. And my point that I've made often is that if there's such a thing as past lives, and I'm not trying to convince anybody that that's a fact that doesn't tend to believe it already, but if there is such a thing as past lives, and 25% of Americans solidly believe that there are past lives, that they have lived before. If there's such a thing as past lives and you haven't discovered anything about yours, then I would argue that you're living under amnesia. Just think of this. How much of your current life do you remember? Now you might think, I remember everything. But actually, if I said, 3 years ago today, what did you have for lunch? Who did you talk to? What were the exact words spoken? You might realize you don't remember much. And if you took your entire life, you might not remember more than 1% of it. So even with that less than 1%, you've built a whole identity of who you are, of what your past was like, and all of that. And, you know, with a completely different 1%, you would have a very different identity. But anyway, with past lives, people don't even know 1%. They have no clue. And the thing is, when they do past life regression hypnosis, and that's very different than getting a reading. Let me just interject that a little bit. Some people go to a psychic, they get a reading about their past lives, and that can be useful. Actually, that's what got me into it. Somebody gave me a reading, they told me a certain past life I had, it got me curious, and then I had to go out and get a past life regression hypnosis session to find out if it was true, and it was, so it was awesome. And I'm not going to tell anybody what that was about. But anyway, so just think of it. You have a heritage. You have however many past lives, however many lessons that you've needed to learn, however many lessons that you haven't learned yet, and you're here maybe in a very similar situation to before. I've had people go through past lives and they go through 2 or 3 that are very similar to what's going on right now. And one reaction is, why did I need to see that? It's the same situation as now. But the more helpful reaction is, damn, I need to stop this pattern. I need to get over this. And it brings people to a point where they can be done with these issues. Excuse me. So, if you really want to know who you are on a deeper level, on a soul level, I think you can't almost do it without exploring your past lives. Just like if you went to a psychologist and said, well, I don't want to talk about my childhood, I don't want to talk about my adolescence, I don't want to talk about anything from the past, fix me. They might not be able to, although they might want to just give you a bunch of pills. Different story. But if you really want to know who you are, then it would seem doing past life regression would be essential. Now, the other thing is, and I'll go into that on other videos, a lot of times when you review these things, they clear. Issues clear. Oftentimes somebody cries. or there's a revelation, and all of a sudden the issue takes a different form. The form of hypnosis that I practice is quantum healing hypnosis technique, QHHT, developed by Dolores. I was trained at the highest levels, and I've had almost 9 years experience and probably going on about 1,000 sessions. So if you'd like to book a session, you can also call me at 212-505-7729. And I look forward to hearing from anybody who would like to come in and find out who they really are on a much deeper level. Thanks for watching. Bye.